Welcome engineers to Race Alpha Pom. Today's Pom is the Japanese Grand Prix. As you may notice from the title of the stream is in my stream settings on Twitch in terms of the streams, I recently turned it to added the Profanity and Vulgarity setting just in case I swore a lot, because you know there's some things that can go wrong in the stream. I was glad that I did it. Yeah, I did it for the Singapore race, and you would have heard a couple if you decided to listen. Speaking of what happened in the previous race, card in the top right half a minute ago, we won the Grand Prix. 26 points. We are now 43 points behind Max. So pretty good. We got the win early, and then we did last season, which is really good. So let's get a second one. Japan.
Let's see.
One and only practice lap that I show you. Into turn 1 on the hards. A little bit of understeer going through turn 1. Nicely hit the apex of turn 2, then riding on the curb for turn 3. Into turn 4 to 5, just touching the curbs on entry. Turn 6, touching the curb right at the apex. Turn 7, getting up on the curb as well. You don't want to do that too much in case it spins you, especially like turn 8. Heading towards the end of sector 1, then into Degner 1 and 2. Fully on the curbs everywhere. A little bit of a lock up into the second Degner, and not going too wide as to bottom out. Heading into the hairpin, braking at just when the curb ends, hit the apex, get on the throttle as little but as soon as you can, out of the corner, heading towards Spoon. Braking at the 50 meter board, turn in left, don't hit the apex, either of them, down towards the run for 130 and then DRS enabled, because there's no DRS down the straight, but there probably should be. It's because of 130R. Left at the 50 meter board, all the way out to the exit curve, brake at the 50, little bit late on the turn in, doesn't mess up the run too much, down in towards the end of the lap, and I should probably stop commentating laps because I am terrible about it. In the end, we got P6, 1 second off of Max, but honestly, practice is never normally representative of what I can do. So let's go to Wally and show you what I can do. End of the first lap, P1 with a 29.9.
That was a terrible lap.
But relatively, it wasn't that bad. Only 3 tenths off Max. And if it's a terrible lap, there's probably about half a second in there. So, in the end though, the 5 drivers that are knocked out were Carlos Sainz, Bottas, Stroll, Sargent and Hulkenberg. 2 of them are really unexpected. Sainz and Hulkenberg. Anyway, into Q2, finished the first lap.
There we go, that's much better, 28.9.
And we do a 28.9. Puts us P1 by 1 tenth. Max obviously trying to chase our times. Unfortunately, as you can see, the drivers that knocked out included Lando, and I just forgot to do the other half. Well done, you.
29.1, not good.
Only 2 tenths off, so, but let's see if the AI improve as we go on to do our final lap in Q3. What I wanted to say is you idiot for forgetting the Q2 bit, and even if you didn't forget the Q2 bit, you idiot for not looking down at 15th, which I'm pretty sure you did, so you're an idiot for not. The most recent version of me is an idiot. Anyway, through sector 1, a little bit red on the delta, going on the curbs as much as we can, turning left at the Qatar board. End of sector 1, we are up only just by a tenth, braking 50 meters, but throw it in, no lock up this time. Pretty good kissing at the apex, 2 tenths up now, 2.5 as we head towards the hairpin brake. Little bit close to the grass, a little bit on the curb, get on the power as quick as we can, and it's looking good. We do lose a little bit of time on the delta after gaining some through the hairpin. Heading towards Spoon then, watching out for the 50 meters, brake left, a little bit too far in the middle of the circuit, but on the second part of the apex, it's looking much better. heading towards the spoon, then heading towards 130R. We are 4 tenths up and climbing. Watching for the 50 meters turn in as we approach it. Little bit to the left, brake 50 meters over the curbs for both corners. Get on the power as quickly as you can, keep right as much as you can, and we are going to gain 3 tenths.
There we go, 28.7, best lap of the
28.7.
weekend.
Giving ourselves pole position by 9 tenths of a second to Alex Albon in second. Max in third. If it stays like this, we're going to get a good haul of points over him. And the strats for the race, pretty interesting. Hards for a lot of the top 10. In fact, the rest of the top 10 are on hards. There is
That's
rain
an interesting
forecasted
track.
at the end of the race.
That is really interesting.
But do we want to copy these guys
Yeah,
and
so
do their
I presume they're
strats?
going hard till the rain.
0, 5, 10, 15, 30. Rain to hit around 45 minutes in. Although the rain does normally hit a little bit earlier than it is told. So maybe we can plan to go medium hards and do the mediums, because then we're on the better tyre for the whole race. Technically, we would be on the same tyre when it rains. And obviously, as you can see, it is a short video, so I will be doing the whole
Light rain,
audio.
45 minutes in.
And I also just want to explain a few things at the end. So right now,
It's not bad shot, actually.
talking about going hard to the rain, 45 minutes in. And at some point, I realised, hold on, mediums
I
can
don't
do
know,
that.
This tyre wear is going to be high.
So for whatever reason, we are
There's no
considering
way I'm
the
going to
soft,
stick with these guys.
the softs. So the obvious
There's no way I'm going
alternative
to pull
is
away if I don't, so...
to go into the mediums. But if you did watch previous Japan episodes, you will know that it is quite difficult for me to pull away on a one tyre difference. So we kind of want we want a bigger offset. That's why I was considering the softs. In the end, it doesn't really matter. Obviously, now with more experience from me, it doesn't matter if we go on a quicker tyre at the beginning, because it doesn't usually affect positioning and that. Usually it's better if you go on a harder set than the AI, but if you can go on a quicker set the entire race, that's also better. Because if you go on a harder set, then you can stick with them. And then you can also go longer, and then matching or going better than their strat. So, change fuel.
I say medium hard.
We're still considering the hard medium, but we now go to the medium hard, seeing it as quicker. And we also consider changing the second strat to a medium soft. Pretty sure it is possible to do a medium soft strategy around here. I think that's what Gasly won using last season.
That's the right one.
In this. But at the moment, we're just going to stick with the simple strats.
Because then when the rain hits, we can go mediums again.
Yep, because in case the rain comes early,
we just got to try and extend those mediums.
We do want to be careful though, as we get ready for the 5 red lights, the Japanese Grand Prix. Lights out and away we go. It's a pretty good start, as we are already ahead of Alex and Max by miles as we head into turn 1. We don't even have to worry about them. It is a great start. See if we can maintain it through sector 1. First time running through the sector with high fuel. Don't want to make a mistake. As we head into Dunlop curve, just to extend that gap as much as we can on lap 1 before DRS, lap 1 and 2 before DRS is enabled, lap 3. However, we can't seem to get away from Alex that well. If we go through the hairpin, Alex does finally close up. So it does look like stint 1 is going to be a battle with the cars behind. And so there's a yellow flag at the hairpin because it always is on lap 1. Any hairpin, there's always going to be a yellow flag. Surprisingly not at China though. I don't think. Heading out of Spoon then into 130R. Alex is not close enough to make a move, so we don't have to worry about that right now. But we may have to on the next couple of laps. Going a little bit wide at Spoon 130R, we don't want to do that too much. Might give us a warning. And then penalties. Just go through the Casio triangle. Alex is not going to be close enough to make a move into turn 1, so we don't need to worry about that. As we move on to lap 2. Alex is a little bit closer, but DRS is not enabled until now, so we don't have to quite worry about him so soon. Heading onto lap 4 then. We're a little bit further away from Alex, so we don't need to worry about him. Heading on to lap 5. Max is dropping back a bit, so we don't have to worry about losing a podium for now, which is really good. Even if we can't pull away from Alex, we'll pull away from Max. Although on at the end of lap 5, we do get a little bit closer to them. Must have made a mistake somewhere. As we go on to lap 6, Alex is even closer, so we may have to defend heading into turn 1.
I feel safer using it down the...
But we use area as well, and we keep the position. As heading into lap 8, we extend the lead even more, which is pretty good. Lap 9, heading on to lap 9, gap does shorten a little bit, but we don't need to worry about it heading into turn 1. End of lap 9, it's pretty good distance, staying P1, doing 35s and 34s in the lap times. And as we head into lap 10, we do another 34. If we can keep this pace up, we'll get out of DRS. But as we go into lap 11, Alex is much closer, and he's closer than he's ever been the entire stint. Heading into turn 1, we defend towards the middle. He goes down the inside. Fernando's trying around the outside. Give him the space. Keep P2. Fortunately, we do lose P1 to Alex. We should be able to hang with him. As we come towards the end of the lap, we are only just inside of DRS, so we need to close in to try and stay with him. And we do that, heading on to lap 14. As we pull away from everyone behind us, so maybe it was a good idea to let Alex through, because we are now
gone on behind.
Further. As we go into the middle of lap sector 1 of lap 14, there is a safety car. This throws a spanner in the works.
Interesting.
Okay, mate, we might need to look at a new race strategy after that. I've got some options for you, so go and check your MFD.
Okay. Medium hards or medium sus, or just stay on the hards? What's the rain doing though?
Suggests some weather's going to hit in around 5 minutes time, so stay on your toes. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
Yeah, why pit and lose track position when rain is about to hit?
Exactly. So we're going to stay out and wait for the rain. Hopefully when the rain is here, we'll be out of the safety car, and with the mediums we'll be able to, we will just have more grip. Although the mediums will go off a little bit more than hards. So not entirely sure, but it should be fine. Lap 16 then. Safety car's been out 2 laps, so it will come in at the end of this lap.
I get more nervous for a safety car restart than I do a race start.
And that's why.
Engine off.
Oh, you idiot. Oh, you
I'm just going to let this bit play out.
idiot. I hate when the cars slow down like that. You should maintain your speed. Ah.
No, you not quite maintain your speed, but don't go on the brakes. Lift off is fine.
You maintain your speed, you don't drastically change it.
I need to be careful what I say because I do something very similar when I do it. But
Look at
like,
that.
I'm not braking like that.
Just brake check
My man
me.
goes down 2 gears. 2 gears he goes down. If that's not a brake checker, now I don't know what is.
This game is fucking ridiculous. Fucking game.
You might not have been able to hear those. Don't worry, that's why I put the captions at the bottom.
They've done it then, here at Suzuka. A brilliant win on the beloved Red.
So yeah, that's why it's good that I added the thing. And I'm very annoyed because now we are 68 points behind after 3 races. Not even as bad as last season. Last season wasn't even as bad as this.
No, he just decided to come in. Oh wow. And then just stays there.
Yeah. There's 2 parts of the AI that need sorting.
Absolute bullshit. Fuck me.
There are 2 bits of the AI that need sorting. The brake checking and the staying on the racing line after a mistake.
This game is bullshit and everyone knows it. Sort your fucking out. Why the fuck are they allowed to brake check as soon as the car comes in?
So I have just realised you will not be able to hear a lot of that. But the reason I'm showing you this whole bit is because normally I'm talkative during this bit.
Fucking ridiculous.
But this is how annoyed I was.
What the hell am I expected to do when the fucking AI don't know how to bloody fly?
Also, I don't think that bloody is a swear word. At least I don't consider it one anymore. So,
Like, how
but
am I
if you
supposed to react
do,
to that?
then my bad. Anywho, Normally I'm talkative in this section, as you would have seen in the previous episode. At the end, I included a bit about me talking about being cloned and stuff. I will talk about something during this end bit. This is how annoyed I was. I had an extra hour of stream that I could have done in practice, in time trial, sorry, but I didn't, and I just ended it. I just did my end of stream stuff straight away because of how annoyed I was. And at the moment, what you're watching is a bit of me that just goes 2 straight minutes. Never mind. Well, it's at least 2 minutes of not swearing, which is alright. But it was literally 2 minutes of me barely saying anything. This whole last end of stream section bit is about 4 to 5 minutes long. 4, maybe 3 to 4. And I say all of about 10 sentences, when normally it's about 100. And I'm constantly talking. And if you really want to know how annoyed I am, if that doesn't show it, there are 20 text bits in this. Normally there's 3 in a stream, in a video. 17 of them are related to swear words that I said this episode. Six of them
Well done, you
were
idiot.
just captions. Sorry, not 20, 21 in this entire thing, so 18. 12 of them. 12 times. And that's not including the ones where I included 2 of them together. I don't think I was considering ending the series this time, because we had one at China. Like, if it was all 4, then I might have considered something. But no, we won at China.
Game. Oh shit.
I do need to look at how I do my restarts, because I don't know if I'm being hypocritical or not. But even if I
Sort your game, you're
do
not
break,
gonna, like...
even if I do break and slow down, I
Everything's
don't
broken
think it's
about
2 gears like Alex just did. If it is, then I need to sort that out.
That's not the circuit.
But yeah, that is a brake check. 2 gears. You can't tell me 2 gears is, oh, slowing down just to prepare for the safety car restart. No, 2 gears is a brake check.
I'll see you tomorrow for more heartbreak and stupidness from the AI. Bye.
Also, just look at how short that intro exit was. That's how annoyed I was. Anyway, Bahrain and Saudi time trial. At least Saudi we won last season, so it should be good race. Not so sure about Bahrain. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.